Beautiful night for baseball in Northwest Arkansas. Bright sunshine, a packed Baum-Walker Stadium, and the Hog Pen is jumping for a top 5 matchup. Two teams that didn't play last season. They kick off league play, though, this evening. The Mississippi State Bulldogs and Arkansas Razerbacks. No surprise, Gabe Gackel on the mound getting this Friday night assignment.
Well, Gackel's been electric so far this season, and again, kind of really settling into that starting role.
Transfers for Coach O'Connor, and we're off and rolling, and that ball's tattooed to center for a base hit in front of Micah New. One pitch, one swing, one base hit for the Bulldogs. Looking infield for the Razerbacks. Teal is going to run. The throw from Helfrich is on the money, and that'll cut down Teal. Arkansas gets the first out. So Kojo playing shortstop tonight. They're waiting, able to apply that tag. 3-2 to Ace Reese. That's ball 4. Arkansas Troy has 3 different infielders starting at their position tonight for the very first time this year. This is back at second, and Rudabar gets the start at first. That's skied in the air to right field off the bat of Sullivan. Kahio Aloy is nearing the fence, and he does not make the catch. So Reese will go to second base. Sullivan aboard at first.
Try to get the strikeout.
Is that a swing? I think it is. But first base will be where the third out will be recorded. Helfrich had to fire one to Rutenbar. Fry didn't realize it until it was a little bit too late. Baseball, just 1 walk, 8 Ks. That's on the ground and up the middle and into center for a base hit. Good beginning for an Arkansas offense that has needed something here in the last few games. Kojo on the hold 0-2. Just pokes one out to left for a base hit. 2-strike pitch, maybe a little bit too good. Ruiz is going to try to go to third base. The throw is offline from Chance.
Brett, that was amazing heads-up play by Damian Ruiz because
he doesn't want to have to beat one out, and yet there's a ball that's going to kick away, and he's going to have to race to first, and Troy didn't have quite that acceleration. The play is made, but a run will score. So Stewart gets an RBI. Ruiz comes across, and the Razorbacks have a 1-0 lead. Woodson will hit a mile-high fly ball. I don't know if Kahio saw it or New saw it. It is Aloy with the catch. Most frequent position of his was third base. That one's dumped off the end of the bat to center. Micah New will not get there. So Jacob Parker gets a single to center with 2 outs in the second inning. Pops this one up on the infield. Who wants it? Souza's going to call everybody off. There was some indecision there for a moment. Souza made the call and the catch. Through the legs of Gackel and into center. So Aiden Teal has a couple of base hits.
Reese was able to foul it off.
Smoke to short, take it on a short hop, and that should be a double play and will. It actually worked out for Kozel in Arkansas when he didn't catch the liner.
You know, go get this baseball, but then just that last little bit, he's like, okay, I'm just going to stay put and just let that one skip, and that's an easy 6-3 double play.
And then a ground out for a run. Souza blisters one down the line and right. That's going to be extra bases. He'll turn and go to second base. Parker plays it back in. That must feel really good for Nolan Souza, and that's a leadoff double. He scored 50 walks. Chopper to short. Woodson will charge and throw on the run. He gets Ruiz by a step at first. Nicely done. Not much of a mark. This will get a run home. Bouncer to Fry. Kojo out at first. Arkansas scored 2 runs on a couple of ground outs. Get him on, get him over, get him in. But I know he wanted to be the Friday starter. Stallman hits one fair down the line at first. Rutenbar will pick it up. And Rikaya reads Stallman. 1 pitch, 1 out. And Gackel misses high, so that's a 4-pitch walk. There's a pitch that is tapped out in front of the plate. Helfrich pounces on it. Slings one to first to retire Raymond. And the Bulldogs strand a runner. 3.5. Micah swings and drives one in the air. Left center field, well struck. Back to the fence, and it is caught. It'll die in the glove of Teal. Takes strike 3, though, over the outside corner. McPherson, a nice bounce-back inning. He's retired 6 in a row. 1985, turned 62 today. That one is poked. That's a fair ball. Robinette made a pretty good go at it. Parker put that in a perfect spot and reaches with the infield base hit. That's poked to the right side. It's going to sneak through. Rutenbar wasn't sure whether he should go after it or not. I don't think it would have mattered. Chance will single to right.
Playing with fire.
There's a chopper to the right side. Rutenbar is going to have to turn and flip to Gackle. Tell you what, the kid executed that. I thought he was almost in no man's land for Gackle and Reese. Reese bounced into a double play as last time in. Blisters one to center, but New was playing deep. He'll have to take it on a bounce. This will score a run, and it's a 2-1 game. Boy, Micah New was really deep in center, so even sprinting. Here's a payoff pitch. That's down. That's ball 4. And the bases are full of Bulldogs.
483 against right-handers.
That ball's lifted in the air to center field. Not enough carry to get to the warning track. It will tie the game. Chance will tag. He will score. New plays it back in. Brand new game tied at 2 on the Reed Stallman sac fly.
Out on the first base side.
0-2 pitch. Another pop-up. Camden Kojal waiting for this one to descend. It's never easy here at Baum-Walker, even on winless nights. And the catch is Mayo trying to battle to begin this bottom of the 5th and get on base. He hits a high chopper to the shortstop, Woodson, who can't make the play. Maybe some tough spin on that one. And Arkansas, the beneficiary of a leadoff base runner. Here's the payoff pitch. That's laced to center for a base hit. Malloy was running, so he'll easily turn and head to third. There's Razerbacks on the corners and nobody out. Pearson can try and get a big punch up. Liner off the glove of the shortstop, Woodson. Foot race to second base. Robinette is out. Souza won't even get a hit off that, but he does get an RBI, and the Razorbacks take a 3-2 lead. Oh, he's got a smile on his face. He's got some blood on his arm, and he's going to wave and miss.
I think so.
Under the glove of Robinette and down the line and left. Ruiz will play it back in. Raymond shot one to left at 100 mph.
Don't play.
Chance will spray one to right field. He's got a second base hit. Aloy will slip. Hitting to third is Raymond, the catcher. The throw to second base is offline, and the Bulldogs have runners at second and third with 2 outs.
Well, you got to get your talent in the ball game, and that's what Arkansas is doing right here with Cole Gibbler, a guy that's got the fastball that sits around 91 to 94 miles an hour.
Bases full of Bulldogs. Breaking ball hit out into right center field. Micah New will glide into the gap and make the catch, and the Bulldogs loaded him up and left him loaded.
It's tough, and you feel for those families.
That one's ripped to right when this one lands. Zach Stewart took a chunk out of the building. Fireworks fly. Arkansas has taken a 4-2 lead on a 115 mph laser from Zach Stewart.
But how about 432 feet? It was just an absolute rocket off the bat of Zach Stewart, and again, I'll leave the bat.
Watch it disappear, and then I thought it might hit the windows. He knew it was out. Watch where this one hits above the windows, and goodness gracious.
I think that put a dent in the facade.
I mean, the dugout was up for grabs, and Zach Stewart on career homer number 48.
How it comes off those fingertips.
And he came back with a fastball, and it was hit hard to Souza with a bobble, but he'll pick it up, make the play, and throw out Sullivan. 3-1 pitch. Came back with a slider, but missed. Stallman. Chop it to third. Remember, Pompey just came in. He's going to have to sling it to first to Robinette. Play is made, and the inning is over. So the Bulldogs strand their 10th runner of the game. He's faced. Well, Souza just shoots one down the line and left. The second hit for Nolan. 3 good swings tonight, and I think, Troy, everybody saw signs that Souza was starting to come out of this slow start. Is a right-handed batting catcher in this true platoon for Coach O'Connor. Bouncing ball to Souza. Easy play. 1 gone on the top of the 8th inning. In the 8th inning, and he will. That one's laced to the gap in right center field. Turner will get over there to cut it off and play it back in to keep Chance to a single. And Troy, he left that one up. Baseball just a bit. That one is past Robinette. Turner will retrieve and play it back in. State going station to station as that throw goes to third. But those were a couple of
strike zone.
Soft little dribbler to first. Robinette will get there and then apply the tag to end the inning. Mississippi State has stranded a dozen. 4-2. And they have a base run. Helfrich will walk. So lefty-lefty matchup, and Stewart gets a front door breaking ball, chops one to first. Stallman will flip to Burns covering in time for the second out as Helfrich
straight down into the ground.
Mike Anu hits a chopper to third. There is Reese. Close at first, but out. And Arkansas does not get that insurance run. They strand. Outside corner, strike three call.
Another changeup.
The sac fly back in the fifth that provided State with its second run. That one shot to left, hit well. Ruiz is back. He's at the fence, reaching for the wall. But he makes the catch. It's Cozy to the edge of that bullpen. Ruiz got back there to wait. And it hit him. Free base runner, and the tying run will come to the plate in the ninth inning. Gibler's next pitch lifted to left and hit well. Ruiz is back. He's at the fence. He's going to leap high, and it's gone. In a tie game. Ryder Woodson with one swing has made it 4 apiece. The 2-out hit batter and the 2-run homer. Wave it a miss. We got a strikeout, we do. Ryder showed it to the umpires. Woodson, though, a 2-run homer to tie. It's Pompey, Aloy, and Robinette in the bottom. TJ Pompey is yet to bat in this game. So the 5th appearance. 3-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Teal is back. He's at the fence. That ball's gone! TJ Pompey in his first Razorback SEC game hits the game-winning homer, sprints around the bases, and the celebration is waiting at home plate. Oh, that must feel good for TJ Pompey. The hero, and now the race is on to get that jersey and rip it right off him.
That ball, 106 off the bat, 400 feet to right center field, and it didn't get out by a long ways, but it got out, and what a couple big swings for both teams right there. Oh,
boy, off
goodness.
the bat, I wasn't sure he had enough, and then that ball just continued to carry.
TJ Pompey, let's see that swing.
Elevate and celebrate.
Boy, he hit it good. You can see the reaction of the Arkansas dugout. Everybody's wondering what's going to happen.
Had to avoid a collision with one of the Bulldogs.
That's an excited young man, Brett.
I mean, Troy, this has been a frustrating start at times for TJ. More strikeouts than anybody in the league, and there's times you start to wonder about how this season is going to track. In a moment like that, might just flip the script for TJ Pompey.